July 30th, year 2021. It's around 8:30 p.m. I went on a Zoom conference call under the local's name, Lou, L-O-U. He's the human that owns the room that I'm currently in, according to some paper the locals use. So now I went on this interview. I was wearing this sweatshirt with insignia. That's the V Lambda. I'm the Chi. The X Factor, X-File, whatever. So, and I had my ACE hat on. I didn't have the hood on at the moment, but I'm just showing the hourly difference. So, I, at the end, took my glasses off, because I know my nose looks different. It all depends on what sequence I'm in a nutshell. So, I went on to Zoom, and out of my visual cortex, every single model and agent, or model or actor in the strum, S-T-R-U-M, for muster, M-U-S-T-R, of miser, of Umberg level, for Germans and beautiful Russians. And so French cologne and German cologne don't fight. I'm in an eau de toilette. So now, the entire strum was not my kindred. It's not kindred here in sacred royal order of the galaxy and planetary things. There was one from New York. Then there were Savannah, Georgia was in there. And then there was Virginia was in there. And New Jersey was in there. Same northeast coast that I'm on. I'm Centurion for French. I noticed an ad the other day that he was skiing in the Alps of France, so I know I have a cousin named Centurion. I also found Nick Woodman from genetically similar. I was born Century 19, year 78, in this Star Wars that they were warned about worldwide, I was told. But again, I'm in the affected area, and it's a big problem, and super serious. I was the only white woman, and I was the only white person, other than Matthias Hussman, something or other, who I'm assuming owns the modeling and the talent agency, and everything else was not me. There was one really younger. I'm 42. It's unheard of that I even got an audition, except I'm like presidential, executive order, majestic reason why I was allowed, and I got a call back. So now, I also saw on the TV tonight, they had everything that was in the strum that was on record, being recorded. They put on that they are admitting on the news media about McDonald's and fast food, FASTFOOD. I'm pretty sure that they literally flew their shitbag ancestors in after there was some massive casualty on this side of the water. And it looks like they now use names like Miller, Johnson. They never had names before. It looks like they literally killed occupants in the city, took over their homes, their names, their social security numbers, whatever their job function was, and just stepped into somebody's white life, and the entire landscape changed. It is so disgustingly not my heritage in New York. And what is in New York, the rare few that I have seen, are ailing by health, really poorly, and reliant upon the abusers who killed off my species and who are now in an oppressive factor. They're now in some kind of authority. Now, I have an inferior complex of issues and a superior complex issue. And the inferior to superior complex of issues at Centurion should be handled within privy. At the moment, we're at a Delta variant. We were at an Alpha. Now we're at a Delta variant, so the humans are speaking. And next comes Lambda. I heard a white woman say it today. I'm like, I don't know why my Lambda comes third. However, I'm in a gamma field of radiation in New York State. I put a 3-word patch on it. My last name spells Russia. Russia. From IBER to Siberia are my people. That's the last of my kind. I'm in Afghan, which is an Air Force term for aerodynamics, which I am the only genetic. I'm the superior and the inferior at the moment. And then I'm this New York scene. I am the last of my kind. So I don't know how else to communicate. It's the Northeast Coast. They call it America. On the news, it seems like this big advertising where the white people are like really excited for America. And I'm like, right, I'm still the Russian because I don't like what I see. In actuality, from New York, I don't see dairy farmers. Maybe if I was in Iowa or Minnesota or somewhere all white at one point, like my grandfather's day, I'd be rooting for America. Patriotic. But these patriotic games that nobody talks about, and that was warned about, and just the shitbags sat around and did fucking nothing as far as I could see, it's a real problem. I now have it on documented record, and I have a call back tomorrow at whatever time we agree to. I have it written down. I'm not trying to impress anybody. I am who I am. Doesn't matter. I have a special planetary function at Solarium, and the humans can't even speak on a level of time and space to speak history properly. The word history is his story. There's one majestic. It's Niklaus. There's one female majestic. It's myself. Without the two of us being in one position, you have no planet, you have no galaxy, you have no solar system, you have no time, you have no future. You have no health, you have no safety, you have no welfare. D'accord. Already showed signs, and I've documented it, and I know you've seen it, about the gamma ray and nuclear technology out of the thin fucking air. The humans are not performing right. Not the dark-skinned ones, not the Asian ones, not any of them. They've messed up the grid, the sequence, the other features, and they've rewritten over and erased so many scripts that now the interlocking scripts, because they're trying to find holes and avenues through security feature of scripts that are set in stone, like my own. I'm the last of the security on this fucking planet. And you're trying to kill me off faster and sideswipe my body. I hate to tell you, there is no light. I hold the blue virus in my eye. We call it, what is it? Lavender? Whatever it is. Used to be lavender. That's why I'm hot pink, but whatever. On signature colors. The entire strum and roll. When I walk through the dimension, Shed skin. Everything's uploaded. It's right there. Patchwork quilt fixed. What takes you so long on my retrieval? Star 1978, star 8378, Nicole Cattaruzza.